Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I am Bogmore. We're playing more Stellaris as I believe we are the Confederacy of Kodra. Yeah, it's Kodra. I say a friendly, we're a bit grumpy. But we treat each other right. But I noticed an interesting thing recently. So here we got Kodranel, the home system. Kodra. Planets like Phosstane. Or, Boardstain, right? Pidden. Amvos. Rothal. Karnvos, names. But we also have New Lands. A barren world. Right? It's one orbit closer to the sun than Kodra is. Right? It's approximately the same size, maybe a touch larger. Right? Which made me start to think, why does it have such a distinctive name? Aha! What if? Before that evil alien megacorporation arrived, they had mastered technology sufficient. Right? The Kodra, the species is the Bodronites. The Bodronites have mastered technology enough to settle another world within their own solar system. Only for the foul megacorporation to come along. And not only work the poor people of New Lands, which had become a colony, the first off-world colony, work them to death, but in doing so, destroy the planet's ability to even sustain rocky life. It's terrible. All the reason to hate a mega corporation if we find it. Otherwise, we're just kind of expanding. Right? I should put that on that. Just to make sure I don't accidentally fly into it. And same with that. Because I know I did it for these guys. Anyways. Let's unpause. Yeah, we're expanding, terraforming worlds, researching technologies, all the usual things. The Mandusara regime. All right, let's talk about our friends, quote unquote. So, Mandusara, they are a. I was about to call them. I looked at them. At first, I thought that's almost said it was a marital dictatorship. And while amusing, I don't think that was the intent of the game. It's a martial dictatorship. They are fanatic, materialistic militarists. They are short-lived planty people who are ugly. We don't like them. Spewing their spores from their face in every direction. And they don't like us. To the south, we have our friendly neighbors, the Skidari Confederacy. Spiritual seekers. We're a little wary of us, but nothing serious. And then we've got the Itstran Democratic States. Right? They're our buddies. We're doing some trade with them. Let's get that built up. Upgrade our fleets. Yeah, I'll donate for some extra influence.
Anomaly found.
Precursor activity. So, here's kind of the deal. I'm going to want to fortify both these worlds. Just to kind of block off their ability to come after us. So I got to kind of build this way. And hope that they don't build this way before I build that way. There we are.
Construction complete.
So that swath of construction I was doing on those worlds was, where I could, gene clinics. Yeah. Because everyone loves a gene clinic. But mostly, it helps you have sex, apparently.
System geology charted.
Let's see, an ancient Voltaire observatory is found on the surface of Kazu 4. Transfiguration from where they originated. A observation of their own stars. Alright.
Situation log updated.
Let's investigate it. I'm always curious to know more. So yeah, I should probably would be worthwhile to get more
System survey.
alloys when I have the time. Okay, you can go back to exploration.
Accretion complete.
See what I was talking about? There's this builder coming. And we don't want that. So we're going to upgrade one or two of our places. Now, obviously, it would be to our advantage if we were able to start a war and claim these two systems.
Mission complete.
But I don't know if we have the military muscle for such a feat. So, an archaeological dig on Kazu 4 covered the small mural to one of their dust-covered smaller chambers. Possibly as they would appear if viewed from the Voltaire homeworld. Oh, alright. Just neat. Historical investigation.
Rockin' new tech.
There we go. What do we got? Ah, the survey speed boost. I like it. What else do we have? Could get dark matter. That would take 96 months. You know what? That's not too bad. Yeah, with the bonus, 74. Just over 6 years. Yeah. Ah, the Memorex. Right. If you recall, we discovered a little church where people could pray for their sins to be forgiven and forgotten. And a poor priest that was thought they were going mad. I've done this one before, so just to warn you, prepare for sadness. Harden your heart. Ah, see a heart? We're rock people. Ah, it's a joke. Company Gold, come in here. Don't even charge you for it. See, the inhabitants had developed an enhanced learning program that ran every night as they slept in their mechanical chairs. Used to remove unpleasant memories and train new skills. Being picked last for Spaceball. Oh! That ever happens to the Bodronites. In our games, all teams are assembled by lottery, rather than a picking system. It's only fair! And being stood up on a date. Well, love, it happens, even to the Bodronites. But those things were little data horrors. The Ixbalenians did not have to suffer through twice. For all was bliss. However, reading on, systematic mind enhancements were mandated by the Habitat leadership to distribute to all residents from the Memorex. But the system was exploited. Clandestine efforts to delete memories and traits collectively from the population without their consent, and eventually it backfired. The aliens unlearned important skills for their survival and entered a vegetative state. Shortly thereafter, the Habitat life support was disabled. Interesting indeed. Let's keep investigating. So now if we take a little look at our ships. No?
Construction complete. System geology shut.
Oh well. Actually, let's try and build this way to try and block off that expansion too. I will need more space. You know what? Let's also bring my fleet over here. Just in case they start a war with us, which they might do. We are rivals. I want to be positioned to repel them with all lasers firing. Pew pew. Pew pew. Still haven't found any fallen empires or advanced regular empires. Everything's pretty regular on that front.
Construction complete.
There we go. Upgraded that starbase. That's hello. A new archaeological site. Any other rock? Previously surviving biosphere and interesting tectonic activity. On this tiny molten planet in the Athenian system. All right, that's nothing too bad. We can get there soon enough.
Survey complete. Situation log updated.
Battle debris. First account so far. Questions. The Fist of God has been deploying more ships than they could possibly have built in secrecy on Kodra. Arms designed against us. The Kajubus system. Where is Kajubus? I don't know. Okay, hold on a second. Fist of God. Go to. Oh! Oh, I think I know what this means. So normally it wouldn't put it over there unless there was an available path. I see a couple wormholes. I think they're on the other side of a wormhole. Alright. Next stop. A scan of the habitat's logs revealed its control system was activated again on multiple occasions decades after life support was disabled. Someone overrode security, entered a maintenance hatch, and accessed the Memorex. A datapad and a tiny blue memory orb, a smaller version of the Memorex, lie discarded by the hatch. The datapad is filled with the frenzied thoughts of someone on the brink of madness. Again and again, the same questions are repeated with growing despair. Who am I? What happened on Ixbalan? The final entry reads, now that I know, I must forget one last time. Perhaps the orb will reveal what has been forgotten. Ah! Such a sad story. Even my stony heart feels for them.
Construction complete.
What are those?
System survey complete.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yep. Alright, so we won't block them off as completely as I would have liked.
Anomaly found.
But we still blocked them off. Can't afford that deal, but I do need to make sure I actually upgrade these star bases with weaponry. What have we found? The sand dunes are made of rare metal granulites. In fact, they're made of nanites. Alright. Who knows?
Accretion complete.
Just nanites. There we go. Well, pointless. Is there an intergalactic... There's a market, I believe. So let's sell 10,000 of those. 250, huh? There we go. That will help. Give you missiles. There we go. That's a good start. And even lets me start to build again. Alright. The orb's first memory shows Dr. Saria spearheading the development of the Memorex to great acclaim. Another memory from years later shows her secretly wiping Memorex data for unknown reasons. Another memory is of Saria working frantically, restoring the residents' memories, but to no avail. They stare emptily ahead, heads lolling, all but their autonomic brain functions lost. Feigning defeat, she hides the evidence of her crimes. She watches alone as the Ixbalan residence is pulled into the gravity well of the gas giant it once orbited. Fierce secreting large amounts of mucus in what is believed to be an alien expression of great distress. Oh! It hurts! It gets you in the feels! Poor doctor.
System geology charted.
There we go, 795. Those are better numbers. In fact, those numbers are good enough that I'm going to declare rivalry on you. Yeah, that's right. I went there.
System survey complete.
Technically, what I want to do is build one shipyard over here.
Accretion complete.
So that I can upgrade my fleets, right? Commercial pact with the Democratic States.
System survey complete.
Research agreements, that's fine. Speaking of, we now can have chemical bliss. Oh! I don't know what drugs Rox would use, but I'm sure it's fantastic. Oh, administrative capacity plus 20. That'd be good. As you can see, we've gone over, which is increasing our tech costs. A small fleet of derelict warships has been discovered in our system, not far from the territory. Space junk, scrap them. Free little fleet of marauder. You know, I'll take a free fleet of marauder ships.
Research complete.
We have more engineering research available now. Let's get the Starhold built. Oh, there we go. That extra 1,000 points, I think, has... Oh, yeah. See? Fleet power is now equivalent. That extra fleet definitely helped. Giving us some real strength.
Construction complete.
Good. Good.
System survey complete.
More wormholes.
Anomaly found.
A shipwreck. Look at my little space crystal place.
Construction complete.
See? Oh. Geomagnetic solar storm. Supply ship suffered a complete loss of life support. It's Itstran. We like the Itstran. We will not risk an altercation. We'll send them their stuff. They're our buddies. Yeah. Find one of their ships. We will mail it back to them.
Construction complete.
There we go. They like us a little more.
System survey complete. System survey complete.
I'm going to add 2 destroyers to our fleet. Nothing huge. Right? But it's important to stay on top of these things. Oop, no. This world, I'm afraid, is going to need to have civilian industries. I just don't have the consumer goods. So like us, they took the advantage of expanding across an arm. They started at the very edge of their own. Whereas we, positioned here, were able to jump galactic arms from the start. Oh, hello. Let's see. The final memory shows a much older Saria in a priest robe waking up in a state of panic. Tentacles flailing and ears flapping. Slips out of bed and begins to frantically jot down her recollection of yet another nightmare in which empty-eyed aliens convulse on the habitat floor. Then her face contorts with horror as it dawns upon her that it's all real. The nightmares and the flashbacks are extracted memories coming back to her. As extracted memories can return, the inhabitants of Ixbelen could have recovered. The maintenance hatch appears to have been opened one last time, but Saria's ship remains docked at the landing. We can bring the Memorex back with us to Dakota if we wish. So, yeah. She realized she'd accidentally mind-wiped her people. Realized the horror of what she did. Tried to save them. Thought she couldn't. That they were vegetables forever. And, vented it and let them die. And then took up a life of priestly duties to try to atone for her sins. And to, at the end of it, realize, no, they could have been saved. They could have been saved. But she killed herself. Ah! It's a tragic tale! But I like a Memorex. 20% more resource from jobs, and 10 more stability. Look. Squishy, fleshy brains! We will perfect it. Which is very true. We will.
Anomaly.
Oh, so sad. But, now if I go over here...
Accretion complete.
Yep, maybe it's not. Maybe it's something else. Yeah, so we're extracting the Memorex. We're going to get ourselves our own Memorex.
Construction complete.
Which I believe is... Oh, where are you? Memorex. Does it not enhance everybody, or is it just the people of the homeworld? Alright. I think at one point it was, the Memorex was for the entire... you know, they update things. I think at one point it was for the entire... It was an artifact, and it affected your entire population. Now it's just the homeworld.
Accretion complete.
Oops. There we are. Nice fancy little fleet of 1.5k. Much respectable. Alright, we'll take a little break here. We'll come back soon. We will play more. And continue to see terrible horror stories of the past. Talk to everyone soon.